It seemed too good to be true. A vintage apartment in the city center for a third of the usual rent. The listing was vague and oddly phrased, marked temporarily off market, but the guy, Alex, messaged me through a housing group and claimed he could pull strings if I paid 6 months upfront in cash. I was broke, desperate, and stupidly trusting. The place looked rundown but livable. Old wallpaper peeled at the corners. No Wi-Fi, no mailbox, no working internet. The hallway lights buzzed and flickered constantly like they hadn't been serviced in decades. But I needed somewhere quiet, and this was dead silent. Too silent. The first few nights I heard strange creaks in the ceiling. Then came the whispers, low, murmuring voices right behind the walls. I told myself it was just the pipes, but the whispers knew my name. Then I started seeing her, a woman in a long gray coat, drenched like she'd walked through a storm, always standing at the end of the hallway near the stairwell. She never moved, just stared. Every time I blinked, she'd be gone. Once, I woke up and saw her standing outside my bedroom window, on the 4th floor. I panicked and called the landlord. The number Alex gave me? Disconnected. I went to city records. They looked at me like I was insane. That building was condemned 6 years ago, the clerk said. We boarded it up after 3 squatters disappeared. I asked about the owner. There is no Alex on file. I rushed back to pack my things. That's when I noticed the closet door was open. Inside, behind some moldy coats, was a crawl space I hadn't seen before. Curiosity got the better of me. Inside were yellowed newspapers, an old twin mattress covered in something dark, and a wooden crate. Inside the crate were dozens of Polaroids, all of them taken inside my apartment. Me, cooking dinner, brushing my teeth, sleeping. Then my phone rang. A distorted voice whispered, "You shouldn't have come here." I bolted for the front door. Locked. The deadbolt was jammed on the outside. Then I heard footsteps in the hall. Heavy, dragging steps. A lullaby hummed off key. I screamed, "Let me out!" and threw myself against the door. The lights flickered out. The Polaroids slipped from my hands and scattered across the floor. The last photo was of me, asleep last night, mouth slightly open, phone clutched in hand. And in the corner of the frame, reflected in the mirror, was Alex standing right behind me, grinning. The humming stopped. A whisper tickled my ear. Smile. The camera shutter clicked.